Hey guys, Asteria here, and today I'm excited. We are starting season 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Today's episode is episode 1, When She Was Bad. This is an interesting title, especially for a first episode. I have no idea what this title could be alluding to at all. So honestly, I don't have any theories as to what this episode will be. But I'm super excited to get into this. I really enjoyed season 1, so let's get into it. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. It's definitely Buffy.
Hi, guys.
Oh, she cut her hair! It looks good. Damn, he got pulverized against a tree.
Our summer was kind of yawn-worthy. Our biggest excitement was burying the master.
That's right, you missed it. Right up by that tree.
Oh, they buried his bones. Why is she acting so strange about the master's bones? She's kind of acting like she was when the season ended last time, when I thought she was acting strange.
I'll just be happy if she makes it through the school year.
Okay, since summer vacation has passed, I don't know when anyone's birthdays are, but is Buffy 17 now?
One day the campus is completely bare, empty. The next, there are children everywhere. Like locusts.
This principal really hates kids.
This calendar.
Mr. Giles.
Well, hello.
I hope they get together.
How are you?
Live and kicking.
Buffy killed a vampire last night.
I think
Wow.
you can get a little more volume if you speak from the diaphragm. Sorry.
That was quite loud.
Closed, but not gone. The mystical energy that emanates from it is still concentrated in this area.
Which means we're still the undead's favorite party town.
I wonder if they're here for any purpose, particularly.
You're the watcher. I just work here.
She seems... I don't know.
I'm ready. I'll see you after school.
Well, I understand if you want a few days to...
I'm ready.
Yeah, she's being strange. I mean, it's good that she's training. I don't know. There's just something weird going on with her, and it makes me worried. He sees it too. Maybe she's just... Is she traumatized? The fact that he was able to kill her?
Within 3 days, a new hope will arise. We will put our faith in him. He
Okay.
will show us the way.
Okay, Colin is going to be a problem this season. I had a feeling, but... Okay, yeah, actually, I think it's just the trauma from the master killing her.
What'd you do last night?
Slept. I had weird dreams.
Oh no.
Vampire activity. I think I know what they're up to.
Well, we'll deal with it.
I hope it's that simple.
It is not to worry. Trust me.
I don't know. I mean, I've killed you once. It shouldn't be too difficult to do it again.
What?
What? This is definitely a dream. Right? Jesus. That's a scary dream.
Hello?
Mind if I come in?
You are already in my room.
So, is this a social call? It is kind of late. Or, well, it is for me anyway. But is it for you, lunch hour?
Not lunch hour.
Don't underestimate the Anointed One just because he looks like a child. He has power over the rest of them. They'll do anything for him.
Is that it? Is that everything? You know, because you woke me up from a really good dream.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he already 100% saw that you woke up yourself from a nightmare. So I think the way she's dealing with this is by, like, just trying to go. Which is not exactly healthy.
Is there the slightest chance that if I asked you what was wrong, you would tell me? Of course not. Take the fun out of guessing.
I really hope she talks to someone about how she's feeling. I feel like Giles might be the best.
Well, I just meant that you guys always hang out together. So, did you guys fight any demons this summer?
Yes, our own personal demons.
Oh my god, I'm so glad she knows.
See, we can't mention that stuff in front of other people. Buffy being the Slayer and all.
You haven't been talking about our little adventure all summer, have you?
Are you nuts? You think I would tell people that I spent the whole evening with you?
Anniversary said she was coming.
No. The band's cool, though.
Yeah, cool. You got something on your nose.
Not Buffy coming to town and he's immediately, like, completely disinterested in her. They dicking him up. The Master. Don't tell me they have a way to, like, bring him back to life. Okay, there he is. They better not bring him back to life.
Hi.
Hi.
I wonder if we're gonna get a lot more Angel this season. Because he wasn't there a lot last season.
Look, Angel, I'm sorry if I was supposed to spend the summer mooning over you, but I didn't. I moved on. To the living.
Oof. Ow.
What's wrong with Angel?
Beats me. Let's dance.
Okay.
Buffy? This song is a vibe. I do not know how I feel about this, though. Because I already know Buffy is not into Xander. And Xander is still hung up on her. Angel is not loving this. And neither is Willow. I don't like this. And I don't really think Buffy's even thinking about Xander's feelings about this either.
Xander, did I ever thank you for saving my life?
No.
Don't you wish I would?
Buffy, this is not good. You're also playing with his emotions, too.
Buffy,
Oh, Cordelia.
I'm gonna give you some advice. Get over it. Excuse me? Whatever's causing the Joan Collins tude, deal with it. Embrace the pain, spank your inner, mop it, whatever. But get over it.
I wasn't expecting this from Cordelia, but
I think it's about time you start minding your own business. It's long past. Nighty night. I'll just see if Angel feels like dancing.
oh my god. Cordelia better not die. I swear to God.
Miss Calendar? Oh God, Miss Calendar?
Don't tell me Miss Calendar's dead. This is the first episode. You can't do this. Cordelia's advice, for as harsh as it was the advice I think Buffy needed to hear. Not the get over it part, but to deal with it, you know? Like, she needs to talk to someone, process her emotions, you know, figure it out in a healthy way. Okay, great. They did take his bones. Oh my god. For a second I thought that was real.
She's possessed.
Possessed.
That's the only explanation that makes any sense. I mean, you should have seen her last night. That wasn't Buffy.
Are we overlooking the idea that she may be very attracted to me?
Yeah, we are. Because she literally rejected you.
She's possessed.
I mean, why else would she be acting like such a bitch?
Well, I think we're all a little too old to be spelling things out.
A bitka?
Oh my god.
They're gonna bring the Master back to life, and I seem to recall you telling me he was history.
Buffy, I've never heard of a revivification ritual being successful.
But you've heard of them? Thanks for the warning.
Oh, Buffy, Giles did bury him.
Look, this is Slayer stuff, okay? Can we just have a little less from the civilians, please?
Okay, that's just about enough.
I believe some of us have class.
She may surprise you.
You really have faith in those kids, don't you?
Yes, I
He
do.
does.
Weird.
Okay, you know what? Mr. Schneider's growing on me.
To revive the vampire, they need his bones, which they have, and the blood. This is very unclear. Of the closest person, someone connected to the vampire.
That'd be me.
Would it?
Well, is there anything on when the ceremony might take?
What the heck?
This is Cordelia's. Come to the bronze before it opens, or we make her a meal.
They're gonna cook her dinner? I'll pretend I didn't say that.
I can handle this.
Stop saying that. God, what's wrong with you?
Cordelia may be dead.
This is my fight.
I hope they go anyways. They know where she's going, so they can still show up. Because I am worried about her going alone.
You know, being stalked isn't really a big turn-on for girls.
You need help. Someone to watch your back. You have to trust someone. You can't do this alone.
Hey, trust me.
You're not as strong as you think.
You think you can take me? What would happen if it ever came down to a fight? You vampire, me the Slayer? I mean, you must have wondered. Well, why don't we find out?
Buffy.
Well, you're wasting time.
Just stay out of my way.
Happy to oblige.
This is bad. This is very, very, very bad.
Cordelia couldn't make it.
Where is she?
I'm not supposed to tell.
I don't like this.
Don't like what?
There's the bait. Where's the hook?
Yeah, what's the... Oh.
You're right. Why would they send just one?
The Latin is translated from the Sumerian, and rather badly. Closest to the master actually translates as nearest, physically. The person or persons who were with him when he...
When he died?
It is a trap.
Oh no, they were the targets. Oh my god. This is bad. But do they still need Buffy though, for the ritual? Because she was there too.
Xander! What happened?
Vampires.
Okay, they didn't take him because he wasn't there.
They needed people who were close to the master, physically close. When he,
The ones who were with the master when he died.
Giles, Willow, Cordelia.
Miss Calendar.
Odds are they got a complete set by now.
We need to find out where.
So do they not need Buffy?
Yes. But since I'm not going to kill you anytime soon, the question becomes, how are we going to pass the time till then?
Oof.
Begin.
Oh my god, they just have them dangling?
They will grieve their last.
Okay, she told them.
The blood that pours from their throats will bring new life to the
They're gonna bleed them out? Makes sense, but...
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to kill them all.
That
ought to distract them.
I don't know if that's the best idea. There's quite a few people here.
The dark.
For the...
Okay, there goes one. Did she just punch it into dust? No, the important one is getting away.
The sacrifices! Stop them!
The way that they're just slowly being carted away while still hanging upside down. Did he give up? Damn. Okay. Nice. Uh-oh. He came back. I thought he was leaving for good. I think it's interesting that he went to go get a weapon. Damn. A twofer. That works. Is she okay? She's still... yeah. Is she gonna smash his bones? That might actually be a good idea, though. And also cathartic. hurts to see her like this, but I am glad that she was able to release, the emotions that were building up.
What am I supposed to say? Sorry, I almost got your throat slit. What's the homework?
Punishing yourself like this is pointless.
And it wasn't your intention either. I'm so glad she's talking to Giles, though.
Hey. We saved you a seat.
There's a rumor going around that Mr. Cox is the most boring teacher in the entire world. Like, I think he won a belt or something.
Like, yes. Well, I hear he nods off a lot, so that's a plus.
I love them.
Well, we could grind our enemies into talcum powder with a sledgehammer, but gosh, we did that last night.
I love them. They're such good friends. They left the bones.
I hate that girl.
I guess I can't use them like that then. Okay, that was season 2, episode 1 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was a really good episode. It did not go where I was expecting it to go, but I'm glad that this was actually dealt with in the first episode. Buffy, she was acting strange at the end of the last season, and I wasn't quite sure what it was. It became very obvious in this episode that it was the trauma from what happened with the Master, and she was dealing with it really badly, and she wasn't talking to anybody about it, even the people that did know, and it sucked. I hated seeing her like this, not because she was dealing with it badly, like being kind of, rude and mean. Like, when you're dealing with trauma, you don't always deal with it prettily. But yeah, it hurt to see her like this. It hurt to see her, push away her friends and Giles and everyone that could theoretically talk to her about this, because she didn't want to dwell on it. The way she was dealing with it was just by not acknowledging it all and just going and not focusing on her thoughts. And, even though maybe that helped her deal with it the entire summer, because God, yeah, she was dealing with that all summer, alone in a different place where, she didn't actually have anyone that knew about, vampires and stuff. So she couldn't talk about it then, and then going back to school, she also didn't feel like talking about it. I'm so glad that in this episode, she sees that she doesn't need to hold it in. And even though she was treating everyone badly, they still have her back because they know why. And it was just, that ending scene was so nice, with her being worried that her friends were going to still be angry at her. And then, them just welcoming her in the most normal way possible, which I feel like is the best way that they possibly could have welcomed her back to class like that. It was just so nice to see. I love their friend group. So this episode, we got Miss Calendar and we got Cordelia. And Cordelia is in the know now. She knows about vampires. She knows about slayers. This is everything I could have ever wanted. I did want Miss Calendar to join the group, and I did want Cordelia to also kind of join the group. I feel like she would be like a fringe group member, but she would still be there, And it kind of seems like that might happen. I guess we'll see going forward if Miss Calendar and Cordelia will be as involved as they were in this episode. But I really, 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 really hope so, because I enjoyed that so much. I really love their characters, and them being added to the group would just be a dream come true for me. Officially added to the group where we see them quite often. I am kind of curious if we're actually going to see a lot more of Angel this season, because he had a lot of screen time this episode. I feel like in the first season, he would just kind of show up for a couple minutes and then vanish again. And then we did get that episode, I think it was titled Angel. We did get that episode that had quite a lot of him, because, we were learning more about him and his backstory and everything. But then after that episode, I think that he kind of became sort of background again and only showed up in episodes for like a couple minutes and then would disappear again. He did show up more in the last episode of season 1, but yeah. So I wonder if we're gonna get more Angel this season. I kind of hope so. I really am into his and Buffy's dynamic. Still not quite sure how I feel about her being 16. Maybe she's 17 now. I'm just gonna call her 17 for now. And him supposedly being college aged, at least his like physical body. Realistically, he's like, I forget how old he said he was, but he was pretty damn old. But that's the problem with like vampire romances where one is human and the other is a vampire. There's always going to be that weird age discrepancy where like, oh, I'm physically this age, but I'm actually, like 109. So it's kind of just like whatever. But I do find it interesting that his physical body is like around college aged. So, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But moving on, the Anointed One. I was wondering if he was going to show up and be a problem. And yes, he is definitely going to be a problem going forward. I think he's going to turn into like our Master character again, which makes sense. Master's gone, so there's no one to like go and give orders to like the lesser vampires and do all the scheming and shenanigans. So I definitely think that's going to be Colin's role. I kind of wonder if like we're actually gonna deal with Colin. Like, he got away this episode, but he doesn't seem to be like hiding in the background. I mean, the Master, I was gonna say like the Master was, but the Master was stuck where he was. But he seems to be going around with the group of vampires that he's leading. So, I don't know. I'm kind of curious if maybe like we'll catch Colin out like before end of the season, or if we'll even deal with him this season. Maybe he's going to be a problem in season 3 too. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm so glad they were not able to resurrect the Master. For a while, for like a short while, I was kind of wondering if they were going to, but then once it was revealed that they needed to like slit the throats of, Cordelia, Miss Calendar, Willow, and Giles, I was like, okay, there's no way that they're going to kill all of these characters off at once to revive the Master. Thankfully. Because, the Master got his time to shine. He was a good villain. But now is the Anointed One's time. And I'm curious to see what types of plans he'll have. I don't know if he's going to try to open the Hellmouth, or if he even can do that. But yeah, I find it kind of interesting that his first, thought was to revive the Master. Because, is he, actually a child? Obviously an evil child. But, we know he's in a form of a child. And he was, being taught by the Master, kind of like, a child would be taught by a parent. So, I wonder if, he does have a little bit of a child's mentality. It kind of feels that way because his first directive of being the leader was, let's try to revive the Master. And then also, his comment at the end there, I really hate that girl. It just feels like, darn, this girl ruined, what I was trying to do. It's kind of childish. So, I don't know. I am interested to see what he's going to do going forward. And also if we're going to stick with, the main plot this season, or if we're going to, kind of do it like last season where we got, plot episodes every so often, and then, other episodes were kind of Monster of the Weekish. Either way, I would be happy. Both enjoyable. But, yeah. I'm looking forward to the next episode. Pop a like on this video if you enjoyed this reaction, and maybe think of subscribing if you're interested in more content like this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.